Hi guys, it's Alan and welcome back to the library of Alexandria. And today guys, I am here for another tag video. This is the small booktuber tag, and I was tagged by Nat over at Nerdy Nat Reads, and when I am tagged, you guys are well aware that I have to say, challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. No.
And so here I am with 7 questions for small booktubers. This should go quickly, but let's see what we got. I got my handy dandy note cards because that's how I read these. So let us go with question 1. Not even a question. Introduce yourself. Okay. My name is Alan. I live in Panhandle of Florida. I am a high school teacher. I teach Latin and ancient history. My degree is in international politics with a minor in Japanese. I am 38, I am married, and I have 2 cats and a dog. The cats' names are Ava and Spurgeon, and the dog's name is Samson. Yeah, I like video games, and I like history, and I like theater. My favorite musical is 1776. I don't really know what else to say. What do you mean introduce myself? If you don't know who I am already, this is who I am. And you probably don't because small booktuber. So, that's question 1. That is who I am. If you have any other questions, well, maybe when I get 1K, I'll do a question and answer thing. Boosh. Question number 2. How long have you been on BookTube? I've been on BookTube since April, so almost 6 months. Almost 6 months I have been on BookTube. Is that it? That's really all this question? It's gonna go fast, y'all. So yeah, I've been on BookTube since April. I found it on accident. I was watching like a writer video, because I like to write also. So I was watching a writer video, and I clicked on a, I was sitting there and I was watching a favorite trope thing from the writer person I was watching, and the tropes they were saying, I hated all of them. They're like, they love the resurrection trope, or they love the love triangle. And I'm like, I hate those things. I hate those things a lot. And so I didn't want to watch that anymore. And one of the suggested things was, you know, a Murphy video. I mean, come on, we all got on BookTube by seeing a DG or a Murphy video, really. And so I saw a Murphy video and watched them, and like everybody else, I'm like, I want to make a channel and talk about books. You know, whatever. We're a big club. So that's how that happened. Boosh. Whoa, that one didn't go anywhere. Question 3. What type of videos do you make? I make videos talking about books. So I make tag videos, obviously. I make review videos. I make a couple history videos. At least I'm working on one, and I want to do some other ones. I like doing game videos, like challenge videos that are kind of like tags, I guess. I like doing those with my wife. So I make some videos with my wife where she's involved because she's super supportive, and you know, she's hilarious also. So I like having her on camera. She's a fun foil to have, if you will. Yeah, those are the kind of reviews I make. I really like making review videos. I know no one watches review videos. I get that, like that. They're the leper colony of, you know, BookTube videos. But I like them anyway. I like talking about books, and I really like when, you know, I come across review videos of books that I've read or want to read too. So I watch a lot of review videos. So if your review videos are getting views, it's from me. I'm one of them, I promise. Boosh. Ow. Number 4, what do you love about BookTube? I mean, I'm going to say the community. That's what everyone says. Because, I mean, it's true. I do love the community. Like, it takes a while, and it feels like you're screaming into the abyss to start with, because you don't know anybody. But I was fortunate to meet a few people right away, and, you know, I got to talk to them, and then I got into the book club I'm in now, Shelf Space, which I talk about all the time, and the Discord in there. And when I first joined, there were like 7 of us who kind of talked a lot, and now it's huge, and everyone talks all the time, which is awesome. But I met a lot of good friends there, and it's just really cool to have people to talk about books with, because I think a lot of us don't have people in our real lives who want to sit there and listen to us talk about fantasy books. I know that that is true in my case. I've never been able to talk about books with anybody in my family. My mom reads books about submarines, so I didn't really like her books growing up. My dad has asked me, why are you reading that book? Ain't got no pictures in it. That's true. My brother has not read a book since he left high school. I mean, he's brilliant, but he hates reading. And, you know, my friends read various stuff, but no one really reads fantasy. I do have one friend who has been reading Senlin along with me, and that has been awesome. So that's really the best part is, and you know, getting to kind of having a creative outlet. Reading and writing kind of go together. Most readers have often thought about writing a book. I mean, I don't know how you could not. And sometimes you just don't have the energy or an idea or whatever, and I think we all need a creative outlet of some sort. And so having this creative outlet to kind of, play around and do things, especially when you're small. When this isn't my income. This is a hobby. If this disappeared tomorrow, I would have exactly the same amount of money as I have right now. In fact, I might have more because I'd stop buying books, right? So, I can do whatever I want, and if people don't like it, then I guess people aren't gonna like it. I'll have it'll get 40 views instead of 150. My life is of a similar quality. So I think it's cool. You can stretch your creative muscles, especially when you're a small booktuber. So that's kind of awesome, and that's been a lot of fun. And it's just been really cool seeing people like books that I don't like, or dislike books that I really do like, and just seeing how we can all read the exact same thing and have a completely different experience. So that's just been super, super, super fun. Boosh. Also being turned into a GIF. The So Good GIF. If you haven't seen it, it's right there. Number 5, what type of books do you read? I read fantasy books. I read adult fantasy books. I read adult fantasy books. I read adult science fiction books, slightly less, but I do read those. I read some nonfiction ancient history books, but I read them slowly, and so not often. But I do when the need arises. I like thrillers and mysteries. I used to read a lot of mystery books. I read all the Alex Delaware, Jonathan Kellerman books back before I stopped reading them, and they're still being produced, so I haven't read them in forever. But again, fantasy books are so long that it's very hard to read anything else if you want to make any kind of dent in your fantasy stack, really. Now, if I just read mystery books, which are, almost to a 1, between 300 and 400 pages, I can knock that crap out in my kingdom for a 300-page book. Oh my gosh. When I was growing up, I read D&D books, a bunch of D&D fantasy books, Dragonlance Forgotten Realms, especially Forgotten Realms. 326 pages, not a page more. So you could read a ton of those. Now, it's so long. Boosh. What is your favorite video that you've made? Well, I'm super proud of my Not Every Book Can Be Game of Thrones because I had a really good time drawing the pictures in Extremely True Stories and making up the fable about how George R.R. Martin apparently invented everything there is in fantasy. So I worked really hard on that one, so I am proud of it because it took forever to actually do. But my favorite videos are the videos I do with my wife, because they're always super fun, and we have a really good time, and they are the least stressful videos to film. Reviews are so hard to film because it's just so much pressure to not forget anything, and I take bullet pointed notes, but I'm so used to teaching from I teach from much more in-depth notes because I want to make sure that everything important is included, and so reviewing books is stressful, and so it's much more fun for me to record videos that Christina's in. So those are probably my favorite because I also love my wife. Boosh. And finally, not a question. Tag a bunch of small booktubers. This I shall do. I am not going to be tagging Jessie from Jessie May because she has left the fiefdom and moved into the palace where the big booktubers live. But for the rest of us still tilling the land, I'm going to tag Books with V, Philip Chase, Andy Smith, Jessie at the Bookish Mom, Abby, OG Garbage Tea, which if you haven't seen go watch his videos. Some of the best visual gags I've seen. He's the only one that I can't run around in a Persona dungeon while listening to his videos because it's all visual gags, which is amazing. So watch them, it's great. I'm also tagging Alex at Life by the Book and KB Books. None of y'all have done this tag. I checked before I tagged y'all, and I cannot wait to see what you guys think. It's a short tag. I'm already done. Madness. An Alan video that isn't 20 minutes long. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it every time you guys watch my videos, and I'll see you next time.